I took mushrooms with my friend Mike Gregorio, and we tried to get onto Area 51 one day, and we drove up there, and like we
That's
just.
such an I just did mushrooms thing to do.
Oh yeah, we tried, and we like. Have you ever gone up there?
No, I have not.
Because it's this road, Area 51. It's this highway, and the base is over a mountain, but the road goes on forever, and you're driving, and we're high as fuck on mushrooms, and we keep getting, we're not getting any closer to the mountain, and we're driving, and we're driving, and we're driving, and suddenly there's a white van behind us, right? With the light on. And we're like, oh, fuck. Okay, good. Like, this is kind of what we thought might happen. And sure enough, guys get out, military dudes with guns, and they're looking at us like, okay, you guys are on mushrooms, right? We've seen this. We've seen this. Turn around.
It's so common.
Turn around.
That's hilarious. It's
You're
almost
not-
like the mushrooms want you to go to Area 51.
You're not getting on the base. They're like, there's a hotel called the Little Alien. Go down there with everybody else that's on mushrooms, and you could sit out there all night and have all your theories, but you're turning around. And we're like, roger that.
That's amazing.
So
That's so funny that they called it.
Yeah, they knew it. Like they just
must be so common.
Buddies are like, let's take some shrooms and get on Area 51. And these guys they weren't nasty or tough, but they're like, yeah, you're gonna turn around, drink some water, turn around, and go to the Little Alien Hotel.
You're allowed to get like a certain distance, and then it's illegal. And I believe they had to expand that distance. I want to say it was during the Obama administration. They had to acknowledge it might have been before that. It might have been Clinton. They had to acknowledge the existence, or it might have been Bush rather. They had to acknowledge the existence of Area 51 in order to expand the forbidden zone.
Yeah.
Because they had a forbidden zone, but
like
they did not acknowledge.
No flyover.
No drive.
No
you
drive.
Can't hike in. Because people were filming things. John Lear in particular. A lot of people were filming things that set up like very strong telescopes and high-speed optics. And they were filming these tests of these things. Whether or not these things were UFOs or whether it's top secret shit they're working on. Obviously, the stealth bomber came from that program.
The Harrier jump jet, which would like vertically lift and then take off.
They made a lot of wild shit that is absolutely from us. But the alleged claims, and the most fascinating one is this guy Bob Lazar, who claims to have worked at S4, which is a Site 4 of Area 51, and he was on a program designed to back engineer this recovered disc. It's a fascinating story because if he's full of shit, oh my God, what a great story. This guy's pulled the wool over people's eyes for 30 years.
Right.
Because he told the story in like 1989 was the first time he told it. So it's more than 30 years. But he's also, he has like real knowledge of the area. He has real knowledge of Los Alamos Labs, where they tried to say that he never worked there, but then they found him on the employee roster from the time. He went in there, people knew him.
Right.
Like, it seems like the guy really was a propulsion specialist, and they really did try to get some off the fucking beaten path scientists. Like, because they have to get fresh eyes in these things, allegedly, every few years. They bring in, but everyone's sworn to secrecy and it's very compartmentalized. So the metallurgy guys are not allowed to talk to the propulsion guys,
Right.
No one gets together and goes, what the fuck is this?
Right,
Like, they can't
right.
have a group of science. So they exist in a team form, and it doesn't work that way. They need more people. And he said no one was able to figure out anything about it other than there's some sort of a reactor that worked on some new element. It was theoretical back then, but now they know it's a real element. It was discovered.
I will believe it. Like, I have no reason to not believe it, and to certainly not, like...
What I was getting at, though, is that like when you see an insane system like these helicopters and the goggles, and then you see these insane nuclear-powered submarines and these insane aircraft carriers, like what we have built is so fucking mind-blowing. Why wouldn't we think that we've hit some next-level propulsion system, and that the reason why the Pentagon is talking about out-of-this-world crafts, they're obscuring reality. Like, the reason why people are, like, coming forward and telling you about their experience in this program, like, maybe that's obscuring reality. It might be bullshit. It might be that the government and the military and the contractors don't want any of our enemies to know that they have some fucking bonker shit that can go literally like the speed of light.
That we have.